Greetings, everyone. Everybody's been asking me how I'm making the enamel flowers, and I wanted to do just like a quick sort of heads up to show how it's done. I'm using some regular craft wire, comes from Michael's. It's kind of very bendable and flexible. So you start out with like a little wire frame, and I'm using for color just regular nail polish. So here's how it's done. I hope you guys can see. This is what happens when it's a do-it-yourself video. So you want to start out by kind of making a little base in the middle and covering up the openings in the end or in the middle of the flower. And then you really just want to see if you can take your brush and form a nice skin. Trust me, this takes a little practice, but if you're good with nail polish, it's not that hard. It can be frustrating, but now that I've made a couple hundred of these, I'm kind of fast with it. Sometimes you have to add the color to the frame from the top, and on some of these you actually have to add the frame from the bottom, or add the color on the bottom of the frame. I'll show you. I have a couple of those. One of the important things about the polish is that you have to load a lot of polish on the brush in order to form the skin. And sometimes after you form the skin, you might have to move it back and forth so that it starts to dry and it doesn't pop. But after you apply the skin, you kind of have to just watch it, because just a touch, like on that one, can make the bubble pop, and you just have to go back and try to repair it as best you can. You also can't be worried about getting nail polish dripping through on your fingers, so make sure you're with protection on whatever surface you're using. So I have 3 of the 6 petals. I'm going to try to flip this one over and attack it from the bottom. Sometimes it's just so much easier. It's definitely one of those patience things, but the results are so beautiful. And with the enamel flowers, you're going to try to let this first coat set for almost 24 hours to get a good dry. After that, you're able to add additional colors pretty easily. The second coat is a coat of paint on the top and on the bottom just to strengthen them. And that gives a total of 3 coats, which is usually a very hard, durable surface. But I saw some videos on YouTube that said that this was impossible. But nothing's impossible if you have a desire to do it. And there you have it. The flower. One love. I hope you enjoy. And also frequent some of the items that I'm selling. We're doing headbands and hair clips and hairpins. And also this is going to be one of the first bouquets. So watch this yellow flower. You may see it in a bouquet coming soon. One love.